too far and misses it.
The Broncos really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First and goal. And Richardson's going to secure the handoff. This will be second down. Thomas got the toss, secures the football. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. And this game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this when you're really getting manhandled. You got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
The Raiders take the field here. Their last possession ended with the very crazy decision of going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game, it's Sue who takes the quarterback down.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. Nobody's open. Just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Ginn has the reception. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. We've reached the intermission. And soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Broncos offensive unit back onto the field here. Last time they had the ball, partner, they took it to the house.
Yeah, they were doing everything well, running and throwing the football like you said. And what do you do as a coordinator? You don't even know what to call because that play sheet, everything is working on it. Keep the momentum and keep this defense off balance.
The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Quarters formation here for the defense. It's second down and 3. Whitner's in on the tackle.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
It's complete to DeAnthony Thomas. After the pass play, gain 7. Second and 3 on the way. They need to get the play off. Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That's reception number 2 for him.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Thomas has handed the football. Gains a few.
Thomas is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The snap will come at the 33. Trying to beat the play clock. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Whitner's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Now first and 10. Harrington's there to make the tackle.
The Broncos offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. excellent planning and awesome execution. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far.
Power surge, touchdown.
Well, this quarterback is not afraid to score on the goal line, that's for sure. Not afraid about taking a hit from one of those big, mean defensive players. He runs a quarterback sneak and gets a touchdown.
Thomas got it on the toss. So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Raiders offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Takes it from the gun. And it's complete to Kachuri.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Pryor's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Fourth quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride. And even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Scanning the field. Ndamukong Suh has the sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Third down and 13. Gary Barnidge hauls it in. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
The Raiders will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Raiders have it at the 29. Slashes to the left side.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down here after the run. Pryor's ready for the snap, empty backfield. From the shotgun. As this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Press coverage all the way. Pryor set, empty backfield. Snapping out of the gun. Surveys. Makes the catch in open space. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Pryor's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. First and 10. Looking at every option. The Raiders get a first down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Pryor's lined up, empty backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Stands in the pocket. Beasley with the reception. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. That's McCourty making the stop.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, and they only pick up a few yards.
Stepping up to the line at the 14. Pryor's back in shotgun formation. And it's batted down.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Pryor's going to take it from the gun. Scans the field, and it's knocked down.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
The coach is going to go for it. Pryor's got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. The late touchdown's not going to change the outcome of the game, but perhaps it's something to build on for next week, Phil.
Well, it sure doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you score late in games, it does carry over, softens the blow of losing a little bit, and it can carry over into practice, and you sure hope it carries into next week's game.
Ross is going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Launching it deep, and Vaccaro nearly picked it off. Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over at that time, and that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Broncos from the 22. Devin Funchess comes away with the football. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down at the 33. To the sideline and complete.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 90% on the day. That's another reception Give him 2.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next